Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. First and foremost, facing the east, giving all praise, honor, and glory be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Barak. Those are the true names of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Yahawah is the Father's true name. That means He is, He exists. Bahasham means in the name. Yahawashi is the Son's true name. That means He saves, He delivers. And Barak is how you say a spirit that's holy, a spirit that's set apart. All right. Those are the true names in the Lashawan Kodash. The Lashawan Kodash is the holy language. It's how you say holy language or holy tongue. Okay? Or also known as Paleo-Hebrew, Ancient Hebrew. Second of all, double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the Great Millstone, also known as GMS. And Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining themselves, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of their ability. It's your brother Yerami Kazak, back with hopefully another edifying lesson through the spirit, power, and strength of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Barak. As always, okay? It's going to be another round table. All right, we do this weekly. Send the live out. And brothers can come up. Brothers that teach the correct doctrine. All right, and you actually produce lessons. You go out there on the corners and you make your life a living sacrifice. Okay? Share the live out real quick. Give individuals about a minute or two to get up in here. And then we gonna get into it. Okay? Pray everybody having a good one today. All right. I know I'm late. I know, we about an hour late. All right. It's all good, though. Flowing through the spirit. Alright. So hey, once again, it's a round table. Any brothers want to join on up, you can join on up. Alright. But we're gonna get into it. Let's go over here to Sirach. The 27th chapter. Okay. I'm going to start over here. We're going to bounce around. This is Sirach 27:1. Many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away. Right? So, at this point in time, you should not be seeking much. You shall be living a what? A low life. Okay? A low means life. Low, not too much that you got to pay for, not too much that you got to deal with, not too much that you got to take care of. So that lets you know this ain't the time for, too many women, too many cars, too many houses, okay, all that type of stuff. Because we also know this is not our rest. So don't seek abundance right now. You will be given abundance in the kingdom. So the best thing for you to do right now is to wait it out. Wait it out. Put your mind towards this battle. Put your mind towards this battlefield. Don't think about everything else that comes, everything else that comes with the world. Okay? Because we're not in the world. We're not loving the world. We're not of the world. Okay? Verse 2. As a nail sticketh fast between the joining of the stones, so doeth sin stick close between buying and selling. Right? Many individuals fall out because of what? Because of money. Okay? That's what happens. That's a common thing that happens in Israel, man. Many individuals fall out because of money. Buying and selling. Owing. You owe me some money, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? This is common practice among our people. You know? So it's best not to have too many endeavors like that. It's best not to have too much business. Let's jump to Ecclesiastes, the 5th chapter, to address this individual coming in here. What's your name? You were never here, XO. Yeah, we're gonna address you because you want some attention, and we're still gonna address what we're talking about. This is Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of power, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Okay? So you should keep your mouth, man. Keep thy foot. Don't step in shit. All right? You should consider what's going on in here. What's being taught. The truth is being taught. But you coming in here with, let's look at your first statement. I think, let's pin this for everybody to see. I think, this is what you said. You said, I think all religion, you think. That's when I stopped reading that shit. You think. I think all religions are connected and have their own. Well, your mind is not the mind of the Most High, bro. You understand? We don't care what you think. Like they say in the world, I could give a flying fuck. You understand? What you think has nothing to do with us. Doesn't matter what you think. I think. Right? That's pointless. So once again, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of power, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. For they consider not that they do evil. This is what you're doing, giving the sacrifice of fools. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart, your heart is your mind, la'ab, what you think, your heart. Let not, what? And let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before power, for power is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few. For a dream cometh through the multitude of business, and a fool's voice is known by a multitude of words. Going back to the scripture which we just brought out. Okay, what did it say? As a nail sticketh fast between the joining of the stones, so doeth sin stick close between buying and selling. What does it say? For a dream cometh through the multitude of business. This is the thing about you Jakes, man. Y'all got all these different type of dreams. You want to be this, you want to be that. You want to own a business. You got an LLC. You got dreams of starting this and starting that and making millions. Yeah, man. Okay? A dream cometh through the multitude of business. And furthermore, caught up in everybody's stuff, gossiping, busybodying. You in everybody's business. Okay? A fool cometh through the multitude of words. Talking too much. I'm not sitting back here talking about everybody. What are we addressing? What is the main topic? Esau, Edom. That's the main individual that we speaking on. And 2/3 ass Jakes. You understand? I really could care what Sally is doing with Jimmy. I don't give a damn. Okay? I really could care, man. I couldn't care. You know? So I'm not in the multitude of business. We're not in everybody's business. Okay? Now, if it pertains to this truth, we're going to address it. When it comes to the scriptures, we're going to address it. We're going to talk about it. Because that's my forte. That's where we get busy at. We are occupying in prophecies. So that's what I'm about to talk about. That's what I'm good at. That's where I'm going to run my mouth at. You understand? But I don't care, once again, what Sally is doing with Jimmy. I don't care if they die, cry, they bi, they hetero, they home. I don't care, bro. All right? When it comes to these scriptures, I'm going to tell you the correct way. If you want to follow it, great. If you want to go against it, great. I don't care. You know, the blood's off my hands. You understand? The blood off my hand. Okay? So be careful, man, what you're doing out here. This is not the time to be caught up in everything in the world. Going back to Sirach 27:3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of Yahawah, his house shall soon be overthrown. All right? You got to hold yourself diligently in the fear of Yahawah. You can't be in this thing 5 months and then you get complacent and you stop fearing Yahawah and you start doing whatever you want to. Guess what? Your house shall be overthrown. This is what you see. Individuals coming into this thing and falling out because they didn't hold themselves diligently in the fear of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So their houses are overthrown. As when one shifteth with a sieve, the refuse remaineth. So the filth of man is his talk. What? The filth of man is his talk, his speech, the things that you say. You said it, Ak. Didn't you say this? Didn't you say that? The filth of man is his talk. You understand? Your speech, bro. So be careful what you say, man. It was a song on that T.I. versus T.I.P. album. Yeah, I quoted it the other day. Watch what you say to me. Because you say, and I spray. Hey, okay? Think about that. Watch what you say pertaining to the Most High. Watch what you say pertaining to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. Watch what you say. All right? You better watch what you say. Every idle word shall be judged. Y'all think we playing, though. You think you could do all this willy-nilly and say whatever you want to say. Like, it's not going to come back to bite you. It's extremely important what you say. It's extremely important what you speak. Okay? And you should understand that now because you're in the truth. Because you have an office to uphold. What if let's look at DJT Neuro 47. You know what I'm saying? This dude just says whatever he wants to say. Okay? This dude is just willy-nilly doing whatever he want to do. He's holding a high position. You could say the highest position in the world. All right? In the world, and I mean that in the world. Okay? All right? But he says whatever he wants to say. You know what I'm saying? And it's his reputation is terrible. Not a Jew. His reputation is terrible. They say whatever. They don't consider their actions. They didn't consider the war. They just bombed first. What is this, Tupac? You supposed to bomb for, what is this, man? Hail Mary. You know, come with me. What is this? You're not considering the repercussions of your actions, man. All right? And the brother said we have to check ourselves. That's true. Examine ourselves to see if that be in the faith. Right? And, hey, if you don't check yourselves, guess what? Other brothers are going to check you. You're going to get corrected. You're going to get rebuked. You're going to get reproved. And then how you react on that determines if you actually in this thing or not. Okay? If you react crazy to it, then I'm going to consider you not wise. I'm going to consider you not wise at all. And then I'm not going to rebuke you anymore. I'm going to leave you be. Because you're not wise. Scripture say, rebuke a wise man and he shall love thee. If you mocking and scoffing at my rebuke, you're like, man, man, you know, I ain't got to do that. You know, all right, bro, don't do it then. Like I said earlier, we going to give you the correct way. You could take it or you can not do it. Or you could fake it. You can act like you taking it and then be fake on the low. Okay? And guess what? The Most High going to find that out. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Mike the Knight. Hey, bro, you want to come up? It's a round table, but no other brothers want to come up. So Mike the Knight, you said, can I show you where there's no free will? Come on up, man. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a discussion because I don't want to talk with you in the comments. Okay? So if you can come up, then I will answer your question. You on the phone? Well, all right, bro. Be on the phone then. You know, I'm going to continue my lesson. I'm on the phone as well. All right? So let's keep it going. Sirach 27 and 5. Sirach 27 and 5. The furnace proveth the potter's vessels. What's that? The furnace of the furnace of affliction. Okay? That's what we're being set in. That's what we're in right now. Going through trials, tribulations, going through chastisement, being brought down low, getting all them impurities pulled up out of us. The furnace of affliction. The furnace proveth the potter's vessel. Yahawah is the potter. Yahawashi is the potter. They created us. Okay? So that trial of man is in his reasoning. All right? So the furnace proveth the potter's vessel. So the trial of man is in his reason. It's in Yahawah's reasoning. It's not in your reasoning. It's not in what you think or how you feel, how you think the earth should be. But it's how the Most High has ordained it and set it up. Okay? All right? Hey, JB2 Musa, ain't no Yah, bro. Ain't no hallelujah. Okay, you wanna praise Yahawah? You wanna give praises to the Father? If a brother could, put it in the comment board. It's Kal, that means all, K-A-L, Halalyam, that's H-A-L-A-L-Y-A-M, because halal is praise. And then Y-A-M added to it is praises. So Kal Halalyam, all right, that's all praises. And then La means two, I-L-A, and then it's Yahawah, as the brother put, Yahawah, right? That's the Father's true name, not Yah. And then Bahasham, all right, Yahawashi. Okay? Where did I study Hebrew? Where did I study Hebrew? On the internet. All right? Through the elders, apostles, and bishops of the great millstone. That's where. Okay? Mike the Knight said, wait, basically power gave us rules that he made us break. Yeah. It's the story, bro. All right? Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. It's a story written out. Before Yahawashi was put on the cross, it was already written. And this is the thing that a lot of y'all can't understand. Okay? This is 2nd Esdras 4 and 30. For the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning. And how much ungodliness hath it brought up unto this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come? So the Most High sowed that seed in Adam. It was meant for Adam to go off. It was meant for us to learn wickedness so we could appreciate righteousness so much more. It was meant for us to go through these trials and tribulations. You understand? This is why the Most High created the wicked. Let's go to Proverbs 16 and 1. The preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from Yahawah. So everything that you say, everything that you do is from Yahawah. The preparations of the heart, your mind. He could send an evil spirit upon you. Okay? All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes. Going back to that individual in the beginning of the lesson, you think this, you think that. You think that your ways are okay. All your ways are clean in your own eyes. But what does the Most High do? But Yahawah weigheth the spirits. Okay? Commit thy works unto Yahawah, and thy thoughts shall be established. All right? So commit thy works unto Yahawah. Do what you're supposed to do. Commit thy works. Go forth and do what you're supposed to do, man. Okay? And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi will establish your ways. He will establish your thoughts. You build a habitation in your mind. All right? All of this other stuff that y'all doing in the comment board, this ain't it. All right? Look at this. Mike, he said, does that sound like a loving God? It's like me forcing my son to do something. See, and you right now, you second guessing the Most High. So get your bitch ass up out of here, bro. I ain't doing that shit, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Nah, I ain't tolerating that disrespect. All right? I ain't tolerating that disrespect. Don't you dare say some shit about how the Most High doing something. Okay? Spam trap. I didn't curse nobody. This is the thing, man. Y'all come in here, bro. Y'all actually need to learn the Bible and actually read it. Don't just say shit. Okay? Okay? I didn't curse him. I cussed at him. I didn't put a curse on him. A curse on somebody is, man, your whole, I pray your whole household die, your mama die, your daddy die. That's a curse. You understand? Especially when you do it in the Hebrew. I didn't do that. I just cussed the man out. Okay? That's it. You understand? I don't need no fucking fruits, man. Man, you know what? I don't even need y'all tonight, man. I'm tired of this weak-ass, soft-ass shit, man. Soft-ass world, bro. Damn. Motherfucker soft. I'ma just preach, man. I'm done looking at the comment boards or any of that. Alright. Who is this? It's the brother Zion. We bring the brother up. The water, man. We'll make it a real round table.
Hey, Shalawam Malak, Bahasham, Yasharahla.
Shalawam, Yahawah, man. I'm tired of this bitch,
man. Man, Jake so through, man.
Shit.
And you know what? And just to throw this out there, man, me, myself, I'm still a growing brother in this faith. So for you newcomers, man, the main thing you brothers should really be focusing on is really asking questions instead of inserting what you believe, man. You guys come in here making yourselves look like fools, man, for real.
That's it. That's perfect. Because, okay, some of y'all that may be in here right now, y'all think I handled it wrong. But that individual already showed himself to be contentious. We bringing out what the scripture says, and he continues to go back and forth. Like, does that sound like a loving God? Who said the Most High was loving? Okay? He loves those that love him, and he hates the sinner every single day. So as the brother said, you're inserting your own ways into the scriptures. You're not actually reading the Bible. All right? And I'm not tolerating it, man. That dude bug out. But yeah, I'm going to keep it going, bro. Unless you got something,
No, I actually had a precept lined up, but I'll wait for the spirit to bring it up.
This is Sirach 27:6. The fruit declareth, if the tree have been dressed, so is the utterance of a conceit in the heart of man. Right? So you shall what? Yahawashi quoted this. You shall know them by their fruits. The fruit declareth if the tree have been dressed. Okay? So the fruits that you putting out, the things that you say, what's in your heart, what's in your mind is going to spill out. And we're going to know if you actually reading the Bible or you just listening. You just regurgitating some BS that you heard in the church. Okay? Like I explained to the spam trap dude, it's a difference between a curse and a cuss word. Okay? So most Christians would say, you're cussing. You saying fuck ass shit. Damn, you're saying those words. Those are cuss words. Stop cut. Well, bro, we can say whatever we want to say. Speech is not bad. All right? But you can use the tongue to curse somebody. Okay? To put a curse on somebody. Most definitely. A witch puts curses on people. She'll chant some shit. Bro, you watch Harry Potter. They're putting curses on people. And speliosis or what's that shit? Avada Kedavra. You know, all that bullshit. Okay. And really that in Latin, it mean like bring death, something like that. I had looked it up one time, so those are curses. You're using words to curse somebody. You know, cuss words is whatever. Go ahead, bro.
Not lie, you got it.
I'm gonna text Daquan, tell him we live. See if he could pop up in here. But yeah, so the fruit is gonna declare if the tree have been dressed. The fruit is gonna showcase if you actually listening to the elders, apostles, and bishops. Okay, real is gonna recognize real, as the brother Yasharahla say all the time. Okay, so is the utterance of a conceit in the heart of man. That man has a conceit. That man is contentious. That man has a froward mind. He has a mind against Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and his men. He does not have a mind that's aligned with Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You understand? There's many doctrines out here, man. It's many strange women. And these individuals, most of y'all are drinking the wine of Babylon. You're westernized. You want to be like the YT man. You want to put on a shiny suit. And that's how you think I need to come and teach. Okay? That's not in the scriptures. The YT man gave you suits. He gave you t-shirts. He gave you hats. He gave you these type of things, man. We wear fringes. We wear robes. We wear garments. We wear what Yahawashi wears. He went around in a robe down to his foot. So therefore, when we teach, we wear the same thing, man. We're turning back to the old paths. A lot of y'all don't like the old paths. All right? That's why I'll be taking the comments off sometimes, because in the old world, everybody wasn't going to talk. Everybody didn't have a voice. It wasn't no damn social media. Shut your mouth and listen, man. When the prophets got up and spoke, that was it. That's the Lord speaking. Y'all want to hear the prophets? You come forth, you come to the city, and you hear the prophets out there screaming and talking to you, crying out loud, sparing none. That's where you hear Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. All right? Y'all have too much convenience. You think everybody got the word of God out here. That's a damn lie, man. Verse 7. Praise no man before thou hear him speak, for this is the trial of men. Prove a friend. Okay? Just because somebody has 1,000 views, 1,000 people in the lot, that does not mean the Most High is dealing with him. Just because somebody pull up in a Mercedes Benz, decked out, gold everywhere, that does not mean the Most High is dealing with him. You people equate money to the Most High dealing with somebody. You people equate a big house to the Most High dealing with somebody. You know? And you're going to fall. Because you can't discern the proper ways of the Most High, Yahawah, and his son Yahawashi. This is why, hey, I took the comments off. Look, it was 27 people in here. Now it's 17. Good. I hope the roaches leave and don't come back. Verse 8, Sirach 27. If thou followeth righteousness, thou shalt obtain her and put her on as a glorious long robe. All right. If you fear Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi diligently every single day, he's going to give you wisdom. Verse 9, the birds will resort unto their like. So will truth return unto them that practice in her. And what? The prophets are subject unto the prophets, man. Right? So if we prophets and we men, we wise men, we going to always come back to this truth. You understand? You're not going to be righteous in one life and regenerate and be wicked in the next. No, the Most High may have you in the world for a time period, but he has an appointed time to wake you back up and bring you into this truth once again. As it says, truth, what? Truth return unto them that practice her. All right? The birds will resort unto their light. So furthermore, everybody deals amongst their own kind. You're going to flow into your own kind. The prophets are going to be among prophets. Wicked men are going to be among wicked men. Wicked men are going to attract wicked women. They're going to have wicked kids. They're going to bring up wicked households. Okay? They're not like us. Prophets are going to hang around prophets. All right? That's what it's going to be like, man. Righteous are going to be with righteous. Wicked is going to be with wicked. That's how the Most High designed it. You shouldn't be in the midst of all these unrighteous individuals. You don't belong there. You wasn't created to be around them. They don't practice truth. It's no truth with them. Verse 10. As the lion lieth in wait for the prey, so sin for them that work iniquity. God. What's that? Proverbs, man. Let me go get Proverbs, the first chapter real quick. Okay? Because the Most High already told us about this. The what? The enticement of sinners. And I'm going to read it over here. My son, verse 8. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Don't turn away from the laws, commandments, and statutes. Don't forsake them. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. That's what we wearing around us. That's what's making us shine. Doesn't wisdom make a man's head to shine? A man's face to shine? Right? That's what it says in the book of Ecclesiastes. So this wisdom is going to make us to shine. This understanding is going to make us to shine in a world full of darkness. Gross darkness has covered this earth, but we're still shining. We're still understanding what's going on. Verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. What did I do? Get their ass up out of here. They trying to go back and forth, bicker. Okay? You want to go back and forth in the comments for what? You don't have the truth, buddy. It's not for you. You showcase yourself to be a wicked individual, being very contentious towards the Most High. He doesn't like you. He doesn't love you because you don't like him and you don't love him. So therefore, he doesn't deal with you because you don't deal with him. I mean, that's 1 + 1, bro. It equals 144 every single time. All right? So if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Don't deal with them. Don't tolerate their BS. Why would you go around somebody that continuously treats you bad? I mean, come on. What? Every time you go around Ronnie, he's stealing from you. Every time you go around Leroy, he taking your money. Every time you mess with Tasha, she taking your car, she bringing it back, no gas. Every time you go, come on, man. Who's the problem? Nobody pities a charmer that gets bit by a snake. I'm not gonna pity you. I have no empathy and sympathy for you. You keep going around bullshit. You see? So who's the problem really? You keep going around these low down individuals and thinking that you're not going to get dirty. Come on, man. You laying in mud. All right? You ain't going to come up clean. Verse 11. If they say, come with us. Hey, man, come smoke with us, man. Come to the club with us, man. All right? Come. Hey, girl, let's go on a girls trip. Yo, man don't got to know what we do. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? Let's go to the city of sin. Let's go to Mardi Gras. Let's go party. We getting older. We ain't going to be young forever. All these different type of things that these sinners is going to tell you. All right? And you going to fall for it? If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privately for the innocent without cause. It's a pyramid scheme. You know, all you got to do is get 5 people in it and then take their money and get them to take somebody else's money and you get paid. Okay, this is what sinners do, man. They bring you into their BS and then you get trapped up in it and then you bring others into the BS that they brought you in. That's what it is. That's what Christianity is. It's a pyramid scheme. Go teach JC. It's a pyramid scheme. All right. Verse 12. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil, robbing, stealing, scamming. Cast in thy lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path. What's that? 2 Corinthians 6 chapter verse 14 lets you know, have no fellowship with the unrighteous. What does light have to do with darkness? Not a damn thing. You have no business being around these individuals. Okay? Keeping it going. My son, walk, this is verse 15. Walk not thou in thy way with them, refrain thy foot from their path, for their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. All right? Hey, Shalawam, bro. Bahasham, Yahawashi, Barak.
Hey, Shalawam, Bahasham, Ahtham.
Yahawah.
You got something, bro? You want to bring something out?
22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So, Yahawah is going to separate the elect from the non-elect, really, in these end days. So, there's be a mass separation. And you're going to know who has the truth, through prophecy. Because Yahawashi comes in the spirit of prophecy, according to the book of Revelations. So it's all going to be made known throughout the judgments that come upon the earth and what happens.
That's it. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to declare the profane from the clean, the unclean from the clean, the righteous from the wicked. We are judges. You know, the Christian church will tell you, don't judge, judge not, thou judge, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. The righteous man is not judged. Okay? You don't understand spiritual things. All right? We're doing what we're supposed to do. We practice what we preach. If I'm telling you to do, bro, if I'm telling you to do lessons, 3 lessons a week, you know I'm doing 3 lessons a week. You damn sure know that. I'm not going to tell you to do nothing that I'm not doing. Okay? All right? So trust me. We doing what we judging. We if we correcting on something, we ain't got that twig in our eye. All right?
Hey, if I may add to that.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
No, I just wanted to add to that point because Jake, they think this is just a hangout, that we just kicking it with one another just because we know the truth. The thing is brothers is out here showing the same diligence, man. Brothers are making, I'm not gonna be trying to join the brothers live and chop it up with the elder if I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean? Jake thinks, and that's why they don't like us because we're not just cool with you, bro. Yeah, you can be funny. Yeah, you can be chill and whatnot. But if you're not doing the will of the Heavenly Father, bro, you're really gonna get marked. That's in the book of Romans, the 16th chapter and the 17th verse. Mark them, which cause slightly paraphrasing. Mark them, which cause
divisions.
Divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which they have learned, and avoid them. We avoid y'all, bro. And Jake wants to, get all hang out with one another and whatnot when bros is not even really doing what they need to do. So how is that even gonna work, man? And then again, Jake gets offended with that. But just wanted to throw that in there, man, because that's true.
God, and that's what we do. We mark individuals. Oh, go ahead, bro.
To add to his point, a little leaven the whole lump. So it's like, hey, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then you're just bringing down the whole team, man.
Exactly.
Just want to add that.
Yeah, and this, and I play sports myself, a little bit, and bro, if you're a weak link, you gonna get pointed out, and that right there is gonna bring some embarrassment upon you, okay? And that right, it's just simply telling Jake, man, stop having such a damn big ass ego and so much pride, man. Learn how to take correction, learn how to take rebuke, learn how to get criticism, okay? Because the coach ain't saying it, the same way like the elders. The elders ain't saying it to really embarrass you or nothing like that, even though you may feel embarrassed by it. They saying it to correct you and to get you right so that you can do better. So as the brother said, you can support the team. We need this team to be sound and flow as one unit, one band, one sound, as the elders say. All right? We don't need no weak links. We don't need no weak links, man. I I look at this, bro, 144,000, you know, it's a long ass boat, and we all got a pedal, and the left pedaling right now, not the right pedal. Huh, 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 huh. You know what I'm saying? We
Con,
going at the same damn time, man. And we
con.
flowing. We moving through it. Y'all got it?
Because, hey, man, the ultimate goal is that victory, you know? Overcoming this beast system, overcoming this world like Yahawashi did. So it's going to take your all, basically. Literally, man.
And if I may add, the scriptures say that I would hope that all you brothers show the same diligence. You know,
Con. We got to
yeah,
show that diligence to enter into that rest.
Yeah. Cause what? The walkway is it's narrow. Only one brother can enter at one time. So I can't help you go in it, bro. I can't, you fall in it, I can't pick you up and help you go in it. You know what I'm saying?
Con.
You got to go through it yourself. You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Because especially when this internet go down, especially when the TikToks, the YouTubes, and all of that go down, all I can do is pray for brothers, man. You know? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi give us some spiritual powers, and he tell us, hey, teleport to the brother, endure, get him up out of this. Or he tell you to teleport to me and get me up out of this. Hey, let it be. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
con. Because,
That
hey,
could
we be
possibly
finding
happen.
ourselves slacky.
Yo, you got it.
Because, we be finding ourselves in some predicaments, man. So you're going to have to, go back on that training and go back to what you learned, back to the basics.
Yeah. And bringing that up, because we saw in Bel and the Dragon, Habakkuk was teleported to Daniel to feed him. So he took an elect member and took him to an elect member to feed him and help him get through his trial. How much more
Con.
now? The Most High is going to work, man.
The
All
book of
right. So,
Romans,
yeah, go
things were
ahead.
written aforetime for our learning, so that we might have comfort and hope.
Yes, sir. All right. So back in this Proverbs 1 and verse 16, for their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. That's what sinners do. So don't allow them to entice thee, because they're going to get you up in some shit, man. And you're going to be so deep in it. And when you look back, you're going to be like, man, I don't know how to get out of this by messing with these wicked individuals. But you never should have consented. As it says in the book of 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, those that consent shall be had in derision, because you consented. As it says the same thing in Isaiah, the 66th chapter, verse 13, going downward, right? Those that eat swine's flesh and the rat and the abomination hiding behind a tree. That tree is talking about these false prophets, this false doctrine. You hiding behind Bishop T.D. Jakes, who told you can eat pork. You hiding behind Kurt Franklin, who told you can eat pork. You hiding behind your local pastor who told you can eat pork. That's that tree. Just as Adam and Eve hid behind the trees in the garden, which means they hid behind other nations. Okay? When the prophets was looking for them, they was hiding behind other nations in the midst of the nations, doing what the nations do. You want to be hiding behind that tree, doing what the nations do? Come on, man. You got to get right, man. That furthermore shows you that the law still exists. You need to check yourself. The Most High don't write nothing down for no reason. He's not a waste man. He doesn't do stuff just to do it. He does stuff with a purpose, and it is forever. All right? Verse 17, Proverbs 1. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privately for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Getting all these different type of, items and stuff to fulfill their greedy lusts, greedy of gain. They're not gathering just to live. They're gathering to have more. Going back to what we read in Sirach, the 27th chapter, let's go back to it. It should tie in. What did we read in the beginning? Okay. Verse 1. Many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away. Greedy of gain. You're trying to have too much. You're not content with your daily bread. You got to eat 3 times a day. You know, you overeating, Ak. You're doing too much, man. Be content. If you are content right now, we eat 1 meal a day. In Jacob's trouble, bro, you're going to be straight. When food ain't out here in abundance, you may have to go 2-3 days without food, you know? And then the Most High, he allows a bird to come and drop something for you, or he allows you to stumble upon a place, a refuge, where somebody was stacking up cans, and now you got resources for weeks to last in Jacob's trouble. You're going to make those resources last, man. You're going to take your time with that. You're not going to eat it like a fat kid in a candy store. Okay? So get used to daily bread. Get used to fasting. Get used to praying, man. Okay? All right? Don't be out here being no fat kid, man. All right? Y'all brothers got something to add?
Yeah, I got a precept.
Bring it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13 and verse 22. He also that received seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and when the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. So this is what you got. This is why you got to be careful, man. With, you know, the Lord may bless you with a good job, with more shekels and whatnot, but that's where you got to, you know, be wise in how you use it and how you utilize them shekels, because them same shekels can go ahead and be your downfall, man. Now you're buying yourself, you know, a new whip. Now you got to deal with that. And then now you're buying yourself, you know, now you're going and throwing yourself in debt, and now you're just really, you know, not even trying to do the work anymore, man. Or you're enjoying the money. You know, you out there, you know, able to, you know, just focus on whatever you want to focus on in the world because you have the funds to do so, and you're putting the works aside. So this is why, you know, a lot of the main reason why they're not going to be able to fully come into this truth is because they're going to hold on to the things they have on this side, man. And you're going to see that coming into Jacob's trouble, bro.
Yes, sir.
God, to add to that, you know, that's why you got to detach from everything, including yourself and, you know, your vices. I got Psalm 73, verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. No, Asaph speaking about the wicked, I was envious of them. But then at verse 17, to get to the point, until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High, then understood I their end. Because ultimately he understood that their end was going to be ended by ICBMs and chariot laser beams. We don't want their end. The end is cooked charcoal, man. We want the salvation. That's the getting beamed up in that chariot, the so-called UFOs, as the world calls them. No, we don't want the end of the wicked. Because when the day of judgment comes, that's all you're going to be thinking about. It's just the judgment. Nothing else is going to matter.
That's it, bro. All right. I'll answer this question real quick for this sister. And I'll just ask you, sister, to hold it down to the end of the lesson. Which tribe is African? So you have many different Israelites over there in Africa, such as the Yoruba tribe, Bantu, Ashanti, Israelites in Nigeria, Guyana, etc., etc. Okay? Now, they could be of Judah, of Benjamin, of Levi. Some of them is of Gad. Okay? So it just depends. All right? It's not a particular tribe, but a lot of the southern kingdom, which is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, you know, was some of them was left back in Africa. They didn't actually get shipped over here in slave ships. So, you know, predominantly it would be southern kingdom, but you had a lot of different slave trades going on. You had Israelites being shipped to America and Israelites being shipped from America to Africa and to Europe. Okay, so keep that in mind. So it could be a lot of different tribes over there. Like you have You got Issacharites in Argentina. You got Mexicans in Slovakia, not Argentina, but you got Issacharites in Australia. Okay? You got different tribes all over this planet, man. You know? So just keep that in mind. But Shalawam. Alright. So keeping it going. And listen to this precept right here, man. Alright. This would help brothers from saying stuff that they don't need to say. You know? Especially when we do those little questions. And, you know, some brothers be like, the question be like, give one answer. And brothers be giving hella answers. I'll be like, yo, what did the instructions say, man? All right, so this is Sirach 27 and 11. The discourse of a godly man is always with wisdom, but a fool changeth as the moon. All right? And I ain't gonna, wait, is that brother in here? I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm talking about. But, hey, when you say something, and the elder said this the other day, answer in confidence. When you say something, be confident in that. Okay? Make sure you saying it, make sure it's correct. Don't be haste. As we just said in Proverbs, the 1st chapter, these individuals are haste to do things. That's how the wicked is. That's how sinners are. They're haste to do things. Okay? We are not haste. I don't got to be the first person. I don't have to be the first individual to say something. But as long as I'm the one that's saying it the right way, it's going to be a lot of individuals that say something first, but are you saying it the right way, in the correct way? So as a wise man, as a godly man, the discourse of a godly man, and that goes into decorum also, how you handle yourself on panels, right? How you learn to wait your turn and talk, wait till a brother is done, not interrupting the brother in the middle of his speech. You know, it's all about order, man. Okay, so these things are important. You don't see Yahawashi. He didn't interrupt the Pharisees. He let the Pharisees say everything from their heart, and then he cut their ass. Let these bug outs get everything out, and then we're gonna go to the scriptures. We're gonna break it out. We're gonna bring it down. We're gonna show you the correct way, and let it be. And then if you don't believe us, then you a bug out. Okay? Because we coming straight from the scriptures. So ultimately, you don't believe and you don't trust Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You understand? So the discourse of a godly man is always with wisdom. That goes into everything, man. Deal with life using wisdom. Don't be haste to do anything. Don't be haste to talk to a female. Don't be haste to buy anything. Don't be haste to eat anything. Don't be haste. Hey, you made these collard greens. What you cook? What you put in them? Oh, baby, I put some pork neck bones in them. I put some pig feet, you know, to season it. Oh, hell no, I can't eat these. You understand? Don't be haste. Just because it smell good, just because it look good, does not mean that it's good for you. All right? We're going to get a little bit more, brothers. I know I started late, and I was about to do an hour. About to wrap it up about 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Verse 12. If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding. So you may have to be among indiscreet. Who is that? Employees at work. They don't know the truth. Family members at the family reunion. They don't know the truth. Okay? Your cousin and them. They don't know the truth. All right? We understand we got new brothers coming in, and you're going to be around people in the world. Okay? You have to go to work and you have to do things of that nature. But you still need to carry yourself in wisdom. You are held to a higher standard because you're no longer in ignorance. You know Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi now. They're still in ignorance. They don't know the truth. So therefore, you got to carry yourself as an example. Okay? You can't be like, well, my mama made me do it. Nah, bro. My grandma made me do this. Nah, bro. That ain't it. Those excuses don't work no more. I'm going to tell you right now. Those excuses don't work no more, man. The Most High is going to handle your ass. You know better. So you need to do better. If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding. That's why you need to be in the lives. That's why for brothers in the milk chat, you need to be answering the daily question. You need to be taking down the scriptures, screenshotting the scriptures that brothers are breaking down and putting out. You need to be asking questions. You need to be seeking the knowledge. You are among men of understanding. So pull on their coattail. Hey, what's the breakdown for this? Hey, you got a breakdown for Revelations, the 18th chapter? Hey, you got a breakdown for Revelations, 11th chapter? Hey, you got a breakdown for Revelations, the 7th chapter? Hey, man, what does it mean when it said the great multitude of many nations, many tongues, many kindreds? Okay? Can you break that down, bro? Because somebody told me that was other nations. Hey, we going to go into it for you. We going to let you know. You know, if one of y'all brothers could get that precept from an elder.
I got you.
So you are among men of understanding and you're scared to ask for understanding? No. This is the time. Like I said earlier, when the internet go out, when the TikTok go out, when the YouTube go out, you're not going to be able to ask us. You ain't going to be able to watch the videos. The elders, apostles, and bishops, their videos, their page is going to be took down. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to be done away with, man. The Bible, they're going to outlaw this Bible. All right? You're going to be getting put to death for saying the names of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. That time is coming very soon. Okay? So stop playing around, man. This is the time to get right. This is the time to seek Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. This is the time to ask questions. It don't matter. Well, I don't want to seem stupid. I don't want to seem slow. Nigga, so what? Fuck these people, bro. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. If you asking questions and you being diligent and you showing effort, that's beautiful, bro. That's honorable. That's meek. You shall inherit the earth. Because you seeking Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Stop worrying about what everybody else think, man. All right? You can bring it, bro.
Con, this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 8. Be not ye therefore, also like it, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light. Verse 9, for the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. You got out.
God, and what does that mean? Oh, go up in their lives and tell them that they teaching the wrong. No, that does not mean that. Okay, it's no benefit for me to get off my live and go in these bug out lives and jump in their panels and go back and forth with them. No benefit at all. You get more benefit right here. It's more edification right here. Us bringing these scriptures out and teaching you the correct way in a decently and orderly manner. You understand? It's no confusions in the comments. That's why I did away with the comments earlier. Got them bug outs up out of here. And now we cooking with grease. Look at how we handle things. Look at how men of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi do it. It's flowing. You're learning. You're growing. You're getting precepts. You're getting understanding. Brothers is putting precepts in the chat. That's how it's supposed to look. This is how it's supposed to be. We got the sign up. You know, they ask, what tribe am I? What tribe? You know what I'm saying? This is living water, man. Okay? Verse 13. The discourse of fools is irksome, and their sport is the wantonness of sin. This is what it is when you're around these unrighteous individuals. You understand? The talk of him that sweareth much maketh the hair stand upright, and their brawls make one stop his ears. The strife of the proud is bloodshedding, and their revilings are grievous to the ear. And we may cuss. We may swear, but we are also men of great seasoning with our speech as well. Okay? So we know how to adjust, we know how to talk to our audience, and we know how to edify. If we're using words like fuck, shit, down, all that, we're using it to emphasize a point. Okay? To show you the passion of it, to show you, hey, this is a fucked up world. You understand? That's what it is, man. All right? Verse 15. The strife of the proud is bloodshedding, and their revilings are grievous to the ear. Whoso discovereth secrets loseth his credit, and shall never find friend to his mind. A brother tell you something in confidence, man. You don't supposed to bring that out. Okay? He confided in you. You supposed to be a real friend. You discovering his secrets, you letting everybody know. Okay? That brother may be trusting in you, man. So be a sincere friend. All right? Now, if it's some bullshit, then you supposed to talk to your brother, man. Hey, bro, you know that's against the law, right? You know we don't supposed to be doing that. Hey, man, you better turn back, man. Yahawah gonna get you. Okay? So be a sincere brother, bro. Be a real brother, man. All right? The brotherhood is there to help you out. The brotherhood is there to benefit you. Utilize it. Once again, ask questions. Seek brothers out. Talk to brothers, bro. It don't even always got to be about the law. Man, brothers, we just talk. We're like, brothers is there. Brothers need an ear sometimes. Brothers is going through a lot of stuff. You good, bro? Man, shit, man. Woman tripping, man. Blah, blah, blah. Shit, bro. She got a damn demon on her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shit. Brothers just talk sometimes. We brothers. We know how it is. We going through it as well. You understand? So just be there for brothers, man.
Hey, if
You
I
got
may
it,
add to
bro.
that point, Salaki, if I may add to that point, that's beautiful that you have mentioned that, because the one thing about it is that you really only have true brothers, true friends in this truth, man. A Jake in the world you can never trust, no matter what. He can be cool, he can be funny, but like you can have a brother that's in this faith and really have full confidence in him, man. And you can't find that nowhere else in the world, bro. Literally, nowhere else in the world but this truth. And the scriptures say, they shall know them, to be my men by the way they treat one another. If you go around brothers and see how brothers, treat one another, it's different, man. You won't be able to find that in the world. But you got to act.
God, that's it, bro. That's it. You ain't gonna have, hey, who is my mother, my brother, my father, my sister? Those that do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right. Yasharahla, when I bring you up, bro, I'm gonna let you know we at the end tail of it. We got about 10 minutes left. Actually, we supposed to end at 9:10, but I'm gonna bring you up, bro. We at the end tail of it though. All right. Hey, Shalawam, bro. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Barak.
Hey, Shalawam, bro. Y'all Bahasham, Yasharahla.
Shalawam, bro. We can't hear you out.
Shalawam, Mark. Yahawah, Bahasham, Mashiach, Yahawashi, Amanawa, Al, Barakatham. How did I get on this live?
Hey, man. Shalawam, bro. I'm gonna drop you down.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, man. That's Yasharahla, bro. That's a solid brother. That brother fine. He said, how did I get on this live? Hey, man, we gonna wrap it up, man. All right. Man, you trying to come back up? Man,
I want to say Salakia, you were kind of coming in and out. I didn't mean to come up on the live and everything like that, but I was just checking in on you brothers. I got a lot to do tonight, but can y'all hear me?
Yeah, kind of.
What was the topic about, Salakia?
Nah, it was just a round table, bro. Yeah, we just hit random topics.
Okay. You know what, Salakia? I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys do what y'all need to do. I was just listening to the live while I was also occupied doing other things. I'm multitasking right now. But hey, Yerami, I want to take the water for letting that sister know, and then getting them the sister to block them knuckleheads that came up on that live, causing the ruckus. They were just completely chaotic. You know what I'm saying? So the water for that. You know, Halalyam Abanawa Yahawah. Bahasham Mashiach Yahawah Amana wa Allah Barakatah. Oh, hey, Ariella Shalawam Mark too. Yeah, you could drop me down. Shalawam, Ariah. Yahweh Bahasham Yahawah Barakatah. Shalawam, Shalawam.
Shalawam. Come on, man. So hey, y'all brothers got anything? We gonna wrap it up.
Did you take me down?
Oh shit. I think I thought I did. My bad.
No, you.
I got you. I must have took the brother Zion down. Salaki.
God, it's all good, bro.
Hey, my bad, man.
Nah, it's all good. No, what the hell? No, I'm just
playing. What the hell? Alright. But yo, y'all brothers got anything?
Nah.
Nah, I'm good. I don't got nothing.
Y'all some prophets. Y'all ain't got nothing, man.
Hey, subscribers, you didn't mess others the milk.
Yeah.
Give all sides.
You the new Kakama, huh?
Kakama 2.0, man.
You the new Kakama. Alright, man. Alright, any questions? Any questions before we get up out of here? Cause yeah, like the elder said, I am a little tired. I ain't gonna lie, I had a long ass day. I had an interview this morning, and man, I had a long ass day. But hey, Yahawah working, man. I pray. Anybody got any type of questions before we get up out of here pertaining to the Bible? Anything pertaining to the Bible. Okay. Going once, going twice. I'm trying to be nice. All right. Oh. Man, what? You got a question. Man, come on, man. What you want, man? Man, come on up here, man. Hey, Shalawam, man. How about Yasharahla?
Hey, Shalawam. What's going on?
Hey man, I'm trying to play the background, bro. You bringing me up on Front Street.
What's your question, man?
I was gonna ask when the new moon is.
Oh, August 12th.
There you go. I'll just make sure you're on point because you know you like to almost mess up on those type of days. You know, you be feeling a certain way sometimes.
Hey, it's funny that you said it because August 12th we also having a solar eclipse.
Yeah. Hope some shit go down.
Yeah, I pray. Shoot. That's what's up, man.
But yeah, man, I'm trying to play. I was just trying to play in the back. You know what I'm saying? Back in the cut.
Man, what Kakama want? Damn, bro. I got some chicken in the oven right now. I know it's done.
Hey, it's a wrap. Now we turning up now. We ain't leaving. Another 2 hours, baby. Let's do it.
Kakama, what's up, man? Shalawam. Yahawashi Barakatah.
Shalawam. Yahawashi Barak.
Are you eating?
Nah. I was, but not no more. But I had a simple question, because I think I know the answer, but I want to confirm it. So you know how I brought the question up from Genesis when it was like the angel of the Lord came down and spoke to Abraham, right?
Yeah.
So you know how around in the book of Jeremiah where it says the word of the Lord came to me. That's talking about Yahawashi, right?
What part of read it? Like go to it.
Oh, let me pull it up.
I got it.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, this is Jeremiah 2:1. Moreover, the word of Yahawah came to me, saying, Go and cry in the ears of Jerusalem. Thus saith Yahawah, I remembered the kindness of thy youth, the love of thine espousals, when thou wentest after me in the wilderness in a land that was not sown.
So when it says the word of the Lord came to me saying, I would be talking about Yahawashi, right? Or it's just another angel or a prophet or something.
It could be an angel. It could be Yahawashi, but Yahawashi is the word. You know, it could be.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. I would say it definitely ain't Yahawah, because you ain't about to hear Yahweh's voice,
right.
like that. So yeah, it could be Yahawah, it could be an angel,
All right. That's all I had, man. But
But
hey, I already said another 2 hours, so I'm good to go.
that's the thing, because you know how these people say nobody hears the audible voice, in the New Testament or things of that nature. Like the prophets of old, they used to hear, they used to hear a voice, like angels talking and things of that nature, or through visions. So that shit had to be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Especially.
told y'all. Hey, I told y'all about that when I heard that voice about knowing who to go with when I was constantly praying, and then I heard that voice tell me to go with Great Millstone, and then it said my name is Yahawah and my son name is Yahawashi. That's exactly what it said to me.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
never had anything like that happen to me. When I first came into truth, man, I was following that bug out Deacon Jude and King of Bahia and shit. But I always would pray. I'd be like, hey, okay, so I always wondered what the name of the Lord is. And like, I heard Yahawah and Yahawashi, but I was following that bug out King of Ahia, so I thought it was Ahia and Yasha. And so I'm praying to Ahia and shit. I'm like, well, this don't feel right. And so one day I stumbled across Matazap's live, and he actually told me King David was actually the David from the Bible that slew Goliath, because I swore I never knew that before then. And then when I went on GMS, Elders of Milk, I started learning about like reincarnation. It all just started like boom, boom, boom. I learned like reincarnation. And like as I'm learning, I'm like, yo, I've heard this before. I felt it like I could feel it. I was like, I've heard this before. This come like natural to me. And then one of the elders, I believe it was, read the scripture where he said, the spirit of truth will come and remind you of all things I've spoken to you. I was like, it just started falling into place. And then I grabbed my Bible. I studied like 12 hours a day for like 6 months. And I was hooked.
Hey, that's the spirit.
Where is that the account with Elijah? I gotta find it, man. I know it's in Kings.
Dealing with what?
With the angels, they was in the heavens, and they was trying to like talk about they gonna send it. He gonna be a lion spirit in his ear, in one of his prophets' ear.
Yeah, that's First Kings 22 or 23.
Kings
22, I
22.
want to say. So look around the 15th verse.
Yeah. Wait a minute. No, that ain't it right now. That's close though, cause yeah, it's Ahab. Right here, yeah, the water, bro. It's I'm gonna start at 18. First Kings 22 and 18. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, Did I not tell thee that he would prophesy no good concerning me, but evil? And he said, Hear thou therefore the word of Yahawah. I saw Yahawah sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And Yahawah said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. And there came forth a spirit and stood before Yahawah and said, I will persuade him. And Yahawah said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, Thou shalt persuade him and prevail. Also go forth and do so. So it's like Yahawah could have sent a spirit, you know, and he could possess you in the same way how we possess. Or he could speak through people.
That happens too.
That Proverbs 16:1. The answer from the tongue is from Yahawah, roughly paraphrasing.
So it's just many ways that he could, you know, come at us. That's why the spirit say, the scriptures say, you know, you entertain angels unawares.
That's why I pushed GMS Elders the Milk so hard, man. That's why I started. I heard Monty, he said, go on YouTube, type in GMS Elders the Milk, and subscribe. I did it. I can only tell you how I started, though. I can't finish for you.
Right. But yeah, that happens a lot though. How the spirit will speak through different brothers. You'll have something on your mind that you don't really want to tell anybody, and all of a sudden you'll come across the video with the brother speaking about what you want to talk to somebody about.
Man, hell yeah.
Like, damn, there you go.
Yep.
So yeah, it happens a lot.
And it's like, yeah, like, man, it be times I be on here and I stumble upon something. I stumble upon somebody in some, I don't know how I stumble upon individuals. Like, I just go through a live and I'll be like, yo, what this brother doing here? Like, I'm not really like, but I find, like, you know, and that just be the spirit. Like, it'd be wild.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times these days I'll be scrolling and I'll look at a video and I'm like, yo, this dude dumb as hell, boy. And then like an hour or so later, I'll look on YouTube and Elder Manat Zatba from South Carolina done did a video.
Yep.
I was like, yo, I just saw that like an hour ago.
Yeah. And it confirms, it be like those situations, it confirms that we in the right spirit. Because Yahawah is leading us to the same destination that other brothers is being led to. You know, so the spirit always going to expose whatever it is.
Yeah, even, you know, just between me and you remember, man, like the whole Rail Bauer shit, how that played out. Nigga wanted to play 2K on live, and then all you told him was what? Hey, don't play 2K or make another page. And then what he do? GMS teaches you can't play video games.
Yeah,
You can't play video games. And he done fell out the truth trying to play 2K on live. I mean, that's ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous when I say it out loud, but it is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's wild.
Shit.
I hate to see that though.
I
even remember, and I'll never forget that.
You got some Israelites that say if Esau can't make it, then they don't want to go to heaven.
Bishop Brooks.
Yep.
Wow.
Failing to understand we all go to heaven, you know, but the kingdom. What was you saying, Kakum?
Oh yeah, I was just saying I'll never forget. You know, that had to be like our first, well, at least my first year in the truth. I don't know how far behind I am from you, but I mean my first year in the truth for that bitch April, I was like, damn, and like I swear I prayed a prayer to Yahawah and I said, please take away these wicked women from me. And then as soon as I prayed that shit, Matazaba did that live. I was like, golly, if y'all ever would have seen her body work, boy, that shit is crazy.
Yeah. And she was in everybody's inbox. That's back when we was new and I wasn't giving her no play, but I was like trying to help her with the scriptures and shit. That's back, you know, when I ain't know shit. And I'm sincere. I'm just, oh, you need a breakdown, you need this, you did, boom. And then she tried to get like a little personal. And I'm like, hold up, nah, you doing too much. So it's like intuition kicked in, but she tried to get who she could get, and that's her position.
And
That's
that's
why we
real,
tell
man.
brothers, man, hey, bro, don't woman jump in your inbox. Nah, don't entertain that shit. All right, but I need hey, come to the live.
Hey, when brothers tell y'all, they telling you this shit from experience. Hey, I done touched the stove before, and I got 3 kids and 4 baby mamas and shit, and I gotta pay child support, even though the first 3 niggas ain't mine. These speaking from experience, boy.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't hear your brother say don't touch the stove, and you look at the stove like, well, I mean it burned him, but maybe I'll be all right. All right, you go ahead and touch that shit.
What they say?
Hey, if you gotta learn like that, you go ahead and go. Hey, some people can learn from others, and some people just have to go through it.
What they say on Minister Society? You gonna end up like Willie Lump Lump. You remember that shit? Boy, you better listen. But shoot, man, we can get up out of here, bro. I'm about to go eat. For real, for real.
All right, man.
Y'all got
What y'all
anything?
having, man? Yeah, what y'all having?
Yeah, it was some baked chicken thighs and some broccoli, some steamed broccoli. Man.
Oh yeah. Y'all started eating. I know you say y'all stopped eating chicken. Y'all started eating chicken again. Y'all found a good source for the chicken.
Yeah, I went to Sprouts, and
Oh,
Sprouts be like, they chicken got no hormones, no all that bit, whatever. So we just gonna buy chicken from Sprouts now.
oh yeah. I don't know what a Sprouts is. I'm on the East Coast, but I imagine it's like a Aldi's or some shit.
Like Whole
Hell,
Foods.
no, don't get no food from Aldi's. I don't get no
What?
meat from Aldi's. I don't trust their ass.
Man.
Sprouts like Whole
Sprouts
Foods.
is like a Whole Foods kind of like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Most there ain't no Whole Foods around here. Best I'm gonna get is the neighborhood Walmart.
Yeah, no.
Uh, I remember I had prayed a prayer in traffic the other day. I was like, I was like, I need to find me a butcher. I looked to my left and there's the number for a local farm. I was like, that's got to be from the Lord.
See? Yup, that's it.
That's got to be from the Lord. Boy, hey, I said it, and as soon as I said it, I looked over and there it was. Yep, there it is right there. That's from the Lord right there.
You know what? I forgot. The same dude that I get my lamb from for the Passover, he actually sell chickens. I just never bought none from him. I might do that.
Yeah, I ain't want to go in these grocery stores no more. It make me feel icky, bro. I'd be like, ah. I don't even want to spend
Ah,
no money in a Walmart, boy. I'd be like,
Yeah,
well,
I
I've
be
been looking at
walking
the fruits
around,
all through. I hate
like, I
going to the
bet that
grocery
got
shop.
human in it.
Yeah, I've been,
I swear I be thinking that. I be looking at the ground beef. I'm like, that probably got some human in it. Like, what?
I've been saying the same shit.
Man, or that shit, 3D lab printed, man.
yeah, it is.
But well, at least I can tell. But I remember when the food used to hit, boy. Like
Yeah.
back in the early 2000s and 90s when your bean burrito used to cost 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays,
Yeah, man. But I remember when I was going in the live, and
yeah, I remember that too.
I remember I was going in
That's the
there.
past.
Yeah.
That's the past, but you can't bring up the past, man. We talking about the now.
Hey, Zaquan, you got anything, man? You got anything?
Nah, bro. Everything
All
cool,
right.
bro.
Endure, you got anything?
Nah, man. They trying to add to the shot clock, man. We ran out.
Zion, you got anything?
Nah, bro, nah.
All right. I'm not asking Kakuma no more.
You're not gonna ask me? Oh, all right then. All right,
Hey,
fuck me then.
Kakuma go.
I'll
Hey,
go. I catch y'all later. All right.
Kakuma
What's
gonna ask
up,
you
bro?
where your AC set at.
Hey, I'm surprised Kakuma up. You know, Kakuma on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's 12:30. But hey, what shows y'all brothers watching, man? I need to
Right,
figure this shit
right.
Man, hey man, I'm facing the east, man.
Shalawam Barak Ahtham, man. Hey, we gotta go to sleep.
Hey, giving all praise, honor, and glory be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash, as always. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, and Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect. This concludes another round table, and I pray it was edifying. All right. Hey, keep the faith, brothers. As always, Kwam Yasharahla, Baba Ba. Make sure you reading, praying, fasting, doing what you're supposed to do. Do what you did to get here. Continue doing that. You know, don't let up and work on your weaknesses. All right. We know your strengths. Work on your weaknesses. Build them up. Let's be all around like LeBron, you know, because he ain't shit, but he good in every every genre, but he ain't Michael though. All right. Hey, Shalawam, man.
Oh,
Keep the faith. Shalom.